Hey, YouTube, welcome back. Thanks for being here. I got a little bit of extra time. I'm off farm right now, so sorry it's not a very visually appealing video again. It's on the weekend. I tend to be off farm on the weekend, do some other stuff around the bigger parts and see some people and whatnot. Easter weekend here, so got a little bit of family in town. More family in town than I've ever had, so that's kind of cool. I'm kind of waiting for the next shindig here, killing some time in a parking lot. But anyways, thanks for coming back, and I appreciate y'all being here. I had some thoughts on my mind the past couple weeks about another common phrase and another common way of thinking that I have a problem with. Um, and I wanted to talk about rights a little bit too. But one of the common things that people say a lot is that you have a problem with authority. And this will be said to kids or, teenagers and younger people. And, a generation ahead a lot of times says, you have a problem with authority, don't you? And they see it as a negative thing. Whereas in my opinion, over time, I've come to the conclusion that having a problem with authority is not necessarily a bad thing. When we outsource our morality to a so-called higher power or a so-called authority, such as, a legislative authority or somebody with a badge and a gun, when we outsource our morality, we're not thinking for ourselves. We're passing the buck to somebody else and saying, you be in charge. When in reality, I think the individual needs to come to these conclusions about how they should act or not. And I think this is one of the reasons why we're in the place we are today, is because we're outsourcing a lot of our morality. And I believe morality to be objective. I believe it is not, up to the individual to decide what is right and what is wrong. I believe, I just want to define rights for you. A right is an action. A lot of people don't know that a right is an action. A right is any action that does not cause harm to anyone else. That's the simple definition. A lot of people don't understand this. And another important thing that a lot of people don't understand is that nobody gave you these rights. And there's nobody or group or organization, no matter what they claim, that gave you any rights or that's protecting these. These are natural rights that are given to every conscious being. Okay, a right is an action that does not cause harm to another conscious being, and a lot of people don't understand that, and a lot of people will, most people, I will say, tend to agree that some government or some document gave them these rights. That is not true. Let's give an example of somebody that is not um, engaged in right action. If somebody lights your vehicle up while you're traveling down the road because you have no license plate, and they impede your freedom of traveling from point A to point B, and they are stopping you, they're taking time from you, they're impeding your rights, they are performing wrong action under the guise of maintaining morality. This is why we're in the way we are, because we believe that they have the authority to do that. Nobody has authority over any other individual. The authority is natural law, and performing right action is everybody's right. Any action that does no harm to any other conscious being is a right. It doesn't mean that you should be doing everything. It means that you are in charge of what you do and what you say and how you think and how you act. You are in charge. There's nobody else in charge. So I don't think that a problem with authority is a bad thing. And I just wanted to get that out in the air. I think it helps y'all to understand a little bit about the way I think and the way I understand the world to have gotten the way it is. But anyways, I just wanted to say hey and share that really quickly while I had a few minutes here. And hopefully this doesn't hit you guys the wrong way. And if it hits you the right way, maybe share this with somebody else who might be on a path to seeking truth. And maybe if you're interested in some of this stuff, you can start researching natural law for yourself. And maybe you know somebody who is, and maybe this is important for you to share with somebody else. So it's important to me, y'all, and I want y'all to understand that and understand me a little bit better. I know it's kind of a crazy topic. Hopefully I don't shove too many people away. But I'm going to keep making these videos whether 100 or 0 people watch them. So I appreciate y'all coming. I appreciate y'all clicking. And I'm going to get on with this weekend. I hope y'all have a good one. Happy Easter. And you know the drill. We'll see you in the future.